Luton 2, Chelsea 3 were through to the next round of the FA Cup. Roman Abramovich announces that he's leaving the club. We'll cover that right before. But first, let's break down Luton 2, Chelsea 3. Let's go! Welcome to the Kavkas View. Welcome to Chatting Breeze. You already know the deal. So, in this review, we do not cover every little moment of the game like every other channel does. We give you the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. There's 3 little segments, quick roundup, no longer than 10 minutes, and you will find out what happened in the game and what you need to take away. Because some of you just look at the stat sheets, and by that logic, Timo Werner had a fantastic game. 2 assists, 1 goal. He was shocking tonight. Let's get into it. But before we get started, I think it's very important that all of you, every single one of you, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. 300 likes is what we're aiming for. 25k at the end of this year is the subscriber count that we want to be at. And if you don't want to do it for me, do it for Roman Abramovich, because you know the Don, the guy, was an amazing Chelsea owner. Fantastic man. Before we get into breaking down the game, I think it's important that we talk about what was announced right before the game. I think they've done really well in announcing it before the kickoff. It destroyed all clouds. Roman Abramovich essentially just admitted, look, I'm selling the club. I think it's the right time. He basically, in other words, said he doesn't want to, but he knows he has to protect the interests of the club, which we really appreciate. That loan that Chelsea owed him of 1.5 billion, he said, hold that. Don't worry about it. I don't want it back. When we sell the club, all the net assets, he's donating it to the notable cause that YouTube doesn't want me to talk about, doesn't push my video. But for me, the key thing to take away here is, number 1, Roman's a legend, deserves to get whatever he wants. Number 2, he loves the club. No one can tell me otherwise. Number 3, Chelsea are in a good place considering that he's going to pick the next owner. And if a man loves the club that much that he's going to write off 1.5 billion, I guarantee you he's not going to sell it to anybody that is going to disrespect the club and disrespect the badge. That's a good place. Now let's get on with the game. So normally I start with the good, but today's one, I kind of feel like I want to start with the ugly, and I need to get this out. You know, the ugly, and let's go from the bad, get to the good, all right? Let's start with the vegetables first. Number 1, listen, Malang Sarr, big man, what is wrong with you? Firstly, my girl's father warned me of this. He told me in it, this guy is an absolute pony player. He is no good. He does not belong in a Chelsea kit. He does not have the attributes. He does not have the minerals to be playing at Chelsea Football Club at Champions League level. And I'm telling you right now, he was spot on. This man does not learn from his mistakes. What kind of man does not learn from his mistakes? Big man, how many times do you have to get nabbed with the ball for taking too long before you realize I have to release this ball? Malang Sarr does not track. The first goal, it was his fault. Not touch tight, not small. He's too kind. You're a nice guy. Nice guys finish last. I've told you many times. Learn to defend, man. I want him out the club next year. He is 5th choice. He isn't good enough to be 5th choice. I've had enough. The second ugly and the last ugly that we've had, and this one really annoys me because I really have high expectations for this player. I had high expectations for this player. Before the Achilles injury, Hudson-Odoi was arguably one of the best talent the UK has ever produced. Since then, he's come back. We've saw glimpses. We're seeing creativity. We're seeing confidence. This man's confidence is shot. He's not even taking on Luton Town, an airport's right back. Their airport right back is dealing with him. It's ridiculous. He's got space. Brother, take him on, rip him, and get the ball in. Or take him on, take a shot with your left foot. He's so conservative. It's frustrating because you've got the talent, but you're not producing. And the problem is, how long until Thomas Tuchel says, you know what, hold that bench, you're leaving next year. I've had enough of you. Because it's getting to that point now. Pulisic is taking his chances when he's playing now. Ziyech is taking his chances. So many players are taking their chances, and Cho is out here playing touch, retain the ball. Touch, retain the ball. Brother, an airport's right back kept you in check. Let that sink in. Let's get into something good, yeah? Otherwise, I'm going to be very upset right now by the time I get to good, and it's not going to be very good. Confidence builder. This is a confidence builder. Look, this was a tough game. We weren't getting stuck in from the outset. We weren't playing the way we should have done. We weren't absolutely buckling them the way we should have done. But Saul got on the score sheet. Man has not had a great season. And for me, I think it's very important that he's been producing slowly. Now, Timo Werner got 2 assists and Romelu Lukaku got a great goal. The Lukaku goal was a beautiful interchange between the players. Timo Werner strikes it across. Rom can't miss. I would have scored that. My girl over here would have most probably scored that chance. And then you had the Timo Werner goal where it was beautifully taken. The pass from Ruben Loftus-Cheek was gunfit, as we would say in my side of the world. It was absolutely beautiful, great touch, lovely finish, absolutely fantastic. 3-2 Chelsea. We can't be complaining, right? Another positive was Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I promise you, he was not on the good. He was not on the good for the first 20 minutes. But then he grew into the game. And you know what was very important for me? I think Ruben really developed and grew into the game. First half, the long balls were killing him. Big man did not know how to deal with the wind and head of the ball. And he was panicking. He was like, what do I do? What do I do? Malang, what do I do? What do I do? But he calmed himself down in the second half. You saw the pizzazz out of him. You saw him get the ball. Someone's coming to press. See you later. I'm off. You saw him run out the back, find the channels, spray the left and right, and I loved it. For me, that is very important. A player of his magnitude should be confident. You got dribbling ability. Use it. Come into the midfield. And he did that consistently. Very impressed with his performance. Very good. And I like it. I'm stretching for positives here. And I saw Vale. Vale came on, youngster, and he played in the middle. Mason Mount got moved to the left-hand side. Another player that didn't have a very good game today. I thought he started very well for the first half, or maybe even 30 minutes. I'm being generous when I say first half. But the rest of his game wasn't great. But Vale was good. You saw some interchanges. You saw some beautiful lofted passes. You saw some shots. It was a little bit of chemistry, you know, a little bit of, I belong on this pitch. A little bit of pizzazz. And I think that is so important. When you play at this level, you need to take whatever you were doing for the U23s and you need to bring it up to the first team, because that's what got you here. I hate when these players get up here and stop doing what they were doing there. Attempt these passes. Try the cheeky back flicks. At the end of the day, if you don't try, you won't succeed. And you're going to have limited opportunities. This is why I'm so vexed with Callum Hudson-Odoi. How many opportunities, big man, do you need? Like, eventually, you're going to have to take one. Now we need to get into the bad. The bad is, we have got £160 million worth of useless crap up top. And I mean that in the kindest. Romelu Lukaku today was absolutely nonchalant, lethargic. Some would even say lazy. And it's I don't understand what he's doing, right? Because for me, it's like, you're playing against championship players. Come short, get a touch. Always complaining, brother, pass the ball. There was one opportunity. Werner's over there on the left-hand side. And the defender's blocking the pass. Rom, instead of busting a gut, getting in, and he would have got a second goal. He just waits, and then he complains that the ball never came back to him. Timo Werner, big man, when are you going to work on that first touch to be consistent? He can't receive the ball on his back foot. That blows my mind. An individual who's 25 years old, 26 years old, played football for the rest of the... I can receive the ball on my back foot, and I'm a Sunday league player. Let that sink in. If I can receive the ball on my back foot, how can you not receive the ball on your back foot? I don't even play on a regular basis. I'm an analyst for a living. This is ridiculous. The final bad, and this one really irritated me. You knew what kind of game this was going to be. You knew Luton were going to be stuck in, blood, thunder, passion, airport, standstill, delivering down. But you play to this level and have no control in the midfield. Mount, Saul, and Georgie. You're meant to be Champions League level players, and you're getting bodied. You're getting outmaneuvered. There's so much energy in and around you. And it's like you're not trying. It frustrates me because Saul, you're better than that. I know you played in a Diego Simeone side, so I know you have that little dog in you. You have that little Rottweiler in you. Mason Mount, you had to come out and prove yourself today. Not sit there on Instagram going, oh, listen, guys, send me your best compilations. No, bruv, what is this? You're going to get compilation of your today's performance. Mount versus the airport. Mount versus EasyJet. Mount versus British Airways. What is this performance today? It needs to improve. All three of them need to improve after this performance. Pathetic. I'm genuinely really annoyed with this, you know. We won 3-2, but the performance has to be better. It has to be better. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Clues boom for one of our greatest ever owners, Roman Abramovich. Man, what a man. He made this club what it is today. Say out of your chest. 20 years, 19 trophies, absolutely slapped it. Good man. Done the right thing for the club. Written off the loan. And one love to Roman Abramovich. You will be missed, man. Peace out. I'm out. Let me know your